Now, you were saying.
I don't feel bad. Because at the end of her life, she's going to pay for everything she did to you. Everything. I am not. Everything. She did all of this. All of the disrespectful.
The trigger. Today's her birthday. My foster mama. And this one person is aware of the abuse that she put me through. Her daughter abused her. Why she post a picture of them two hugged up, smiling, talking about happy birthday, grandma? What the fuck? People that abuse me still get love.
And that ain't cool.
And then people look.
It ain't cool. Everything she said to you. Everything she did to you.
I tell you like this. I hope that bitch burn in hell. I hope hell beat her in the face for eternity with them same goddamn rings she beat me with.
Gonna pay for
and
what
can't nobody tell me I'm lying, because everybody knew about them expensive ass gold rings she used to wear.
Everybody that she had, everybody she had around you, she knew.
Her daughter used to abuse the person who posted the damn picture. I don't want to see that goddamn lady. Not today. I mean, I've seen her pictures before. I fished for her pictures before to keep up and see how she look now. The bitch 74? I thought she was older than that. She older than that. She ain't no goddamn 74.
It's sad.
Is she? I thought she was older than that.
I'm gonna tell you.
And no, she called me all kind of bitches and hoes, so she don't get no goddamn respect from me.
None. I am not shedding a tear.
And I'm like, man, the person that told me I was one of her favorites. I mean, not told me that. The person who posted that said I was one of her favorites. So then no wonder why when I said, she like, Mimi did all that to you? First of all, how the fuck you didn't know or see that shit? I mean, you was like 4, but you was around for a couple of years. How did you not know? It's beyond me. Now, what I expect that you didn't know was that my brothers were no longer there by the time you got there.
You had to endure all that by yourself. And that's bad.
Well, no, Candy had to endure it too. But like I said, I got it the worst. You know, I'm going to tell you like this. It makes more sense that the younger one is the easier one for the big bear to eat. Because it's smaller. It's easier to chew. It's easier to get down and consume.
Right.
What you think I did when I ate that chicken? I cut the chicken and I ate what? I cut it in half and I ate what? The smaller piece. Because it's what? Easier to get down, chew, and consume and be done with. And instant gratification.
Yes. She knew what she was doing. She knew the people she had around you. And you tried to tell her. But guess what?
China said she didn't even want me to do this video. I'm like, no, fuck that. It's not like she gonna see it anyway. And if she did, I don't give a fuck.
I don't like...
Croak over and fucking eat an apple and live healthy. But stay miserable, and I want you to fucking regret what the fuck you did for the rest of your life. The woman sat there in 2007 and told me, Brandy, had I not treated you the way I did, you wouldn't be being treated by your husband the way you is now.
1 minute he wanted you.
Because she knew. Stop. She sit there and realized that I was so dumb. She realized that she motivated me to be that dumb, to be getting love from anywhere, to be accepted, to be treated like crap from a man, to keep me barefoot and pregnant and keep leaving and coming back, and I was still going to be dumb enough to take him back. She accepted responsibility for that. She said she was responsible for that in 2007. She told me she was sorry. Then when she got around her little retarded ass daughter, she kicked up her shit again. and talk about something. When I called her to say, can you believe Candy telling lies on me and you? Because the shit, Candy was saying shit that my foster mama actually did not do. My foster mama did fucked up shit, but not the certain shit that Candy was saying she was doing. Now, granted, when we were younger, my foster mama did start dragging me and Candy to Bible class. But then my foster mama let Candy go and started making me go because she said I needed more discipline. Candy wasn't having it. But my foster mama kept me under her wing to the point where she had my room directly across from hers. She was watching me.
Yep.
Let's make this all make sense. But Candy make it like she had it the worst. Well, why my room was right across from hers? Why when we would go to Bible class, I was always in the front goddamn seat so that she can directly abuse me and say the fucked up shit she did? Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So I could be right there when she want to sucker punch the fuck out of me right when we leaving up out of there. You know how many times I went to class with a black eye? How come I was the one that my foster mama made me sit right next to her doing Bible class? I got socked right in Bible class. I sit there and doze off and fall asleep. If I have a nightmare, because I didn't know what PTSD was, never knew it existed. A nightmare, or I start coughing too much, because I don't know, maybe I was developing childhood bronchitis or whatever. Coughing too much, or sneezing too much, or whatever. Because fuck, I had sinus and whatever issues as a child.
Uh-huh.
Now that I think on it, I had coughed a lot. She didn't care. Right in my goddamn face and shit. Bah! Right the fuck.
Yeah.
When I'm sleeping,
Yeah.
I doze off in Bible class, start snoring and shit.
Yeah. That's
Why was I always in arm's reach?
why wasn't whatchamacallit there too?
No, Candy was at home.
Oh wow. She got privilege to stay home?
No, you know why? My foster mama started making me go to Bible class? Because Joe was beating on me too bad and too much. Or me and Candy. Candy was hitting on me and too much.
She ain't gonna have no good come to
So
her.
after a while, I started kind of didn't mind going. And then there's the little story about Lenore.
Mm-hmm.
But still, that was my safe haven.
Right. Right.
And I would always try to find an excuse to go to the bathroom. I had to pee. I gotta pee.
Yeah.
I don't want to be around this woman.
She's never gonna have any good. You ain't got to worry about that. Because what go around comes around.
And that's just like Toya. The shit that girl did to me, bruh. 530 likes on her fucking, like, I mean, granted, there's a lot of people don't know about what Toya did.
Right.
There's hundreds of people that don't. But those that do still show her love and support. You people creep me the fuck out. And y'all show me that y'all know better. Or is it that, no, that ain't Stockholm Syndrome. But then again, this person is Brian's child, who was also abusive to me and told me when I die, he gonna celebrate. And I don't have the balls to tell her that her dad told me that.
Right.
I don't have the balls to do it because it's going to start drama. And while shit is like dead right now, I want to keep it dead between them people.
Right.
Them people got guns, all kind of crazy shit. They got lawyers. If I was to get killed, them people going to win and all that crazy shit anyway. You know how many times my foster mama threatened to put me in the hospital or in the grave? My foster mama, when that dude Matthew raped me, right? I lied about being raped. But she gonna send, when that boy I got out of jail, and she gonna pair everybody up to go pick up Mardi Gras stuff after the parade, pick up the trash. She paired me and Matthew up.
That's what I'm
to go pick up the fucking trash together.
That's what I'm talking about.
She did not do that type of shit to Candy.
That's what I'm talking about. She's gonna pay for that shit.
on, man.
You tried to tell her, and what did she do?
She did not. People knew that I was easy to be traumatized, easy to manipulate at the time. And this is the person that you want to wish happy birthday to, ma'am.
That ain't cool.
I guess I wasn't your favorite.
Obviously not.
No, and this ain't out of jealousy. This is the fact that I cannot process how these people have criminally done me wrong.
Basically.
And have gotten away with it.
But they won't.
Tell that bitch I want my $35,000 back, though. Before she croak and die. Tell her I want my $35,000 back, though.
You're not going to have any good come to you because you did this woman wrong. You did her wrong. She's got PTSD because of that and other things.
Child, they induced PTSD in me, trying to make me touch dead people in caskets and shit. They did not do that type of shit to Candy. Your stepmom did. And she also abused you, Chastity. The fuck wrong with you, little girl? You was my buddy. No wonder after that shit came out, you don't really talk to me like that no more. And I really don't care if you block me no more, because at this time, I'm offended.
She thought she had a friend.
I'm not jealous, I'm offended.
She thought she had a friend to confide in, brother.
Because she just commented, we were just talking about food the other day. When I tell you this was my favorite, my buddy, man, I feel betrayed, man.
That's what it is. That's exactly what it is.
And she has to have a relationship with these folks in order. But like I said, when she found out my Mimi did this to you, yes. But maybe she went back and told them, and maybe they told her, well, Brandy, she crazy. They crazy. They ain't wrapped too tight, And she probably like, oh, okay. But why the fuck are you still on my friends list watching me for them?
Mm-hmm. Probably, I guess.
And about that. Did the fam foster mom send people to watch us? My foster mama got people watching us to this day.
True story.
Because when I go visit my foster mama, when I did go, me and China and my foster mom sitting on the couch. It's like me on one couch, China and my foster mama on another couch. My foster mama telling me shit I posted on Facebook a year ago, the other day, 3 years ago. I'm like, how the fuck you know that? You don't even do social media. Like, how the fuck you know? How you know that? And that's some creepy shit.
You'd be surprised who's watching you. You got the watchers watching the watchers. Somebody's watching you,
like
but somebody's also watching them.
Like, what the fuck I need somebody to report on me for? I'm a grown-ass goddamn woman. And we're not even in contact anymore. So what's the purpose? What is the purpose of running back telling her to gossip? And part of it was Candy. Because now we know Candy have access to my Facebook. Candy be making videos and saying shit on her Quora and shit that I ain't even fucking know. Like when I seen found out that I was posting in groups and shit. Like and like about a year ago when this shit was going on, she was saying shit that I said on my Facebook. I'm like, how she know that shit?
That's it.
No, I'm talking about Candy.
Oh.
How did Candy know that shit? So some kind of weird way Candy watching me too. Bitch, I don't need you watching me. I'm grown. Now, unless you're watching me to make sure I'm okay, that is fine. You watching me for the betterment of my well-being, that's fine. But I don't need you lurking and watching me. I wasn't even talking about you. I was going about my life. About that statement I made about saying I'm not gay no more at that time, that little phase I was going through when I was saying I'm not gay no more. I'm done with women. They suck, whatever I said or whatever. My foster mama knew about that shit. That creeped me the fuck out.
That's fucking crazy.
But that's the answer to MK Ferrer's comment about my foster mom really have them people watching us. To be honest with you, from Bible class, from across the street from her house, it was the dude named John Kraft running back. That's why I unfriended his ass. Much love to you, but no, don't do that. I don't need you doing that. I'm grown. The fuck, I wasn't talking about her. I don't need you doing that. I wasn't fucking up in life at the time. Don't do that. If I specifically say I don't want nothing to do with the lady no more, what you going back reporting to her about the rest of my life for? If I said I cut her off. Talking about some just like the lies you said. I hung up in her face. My foster mom face that time, and that was the end of the conversation. And I do need to go back on that video when I said Toya, that might have been what Toya told them people. Because that wasn't the beginning of when my kids, the starting of with the kids, with the state people getting involved. It actually started in Virginia when her and my brother set me up. And then it led to Atlanta when I mentioned that Toya was outside talking to the state people in Atlanta. So yeah, I had to clear that up, that some time had passed. To this day, I don't know what Toya told them people. But Toya can fucking burn in hell with all the fucking dildos caught in her throat. Like literally choke with COVID on them goddamn dildos. Like I don't care.
Yeah. I'm gonna tell
Like
you.
I real life, like I am convinced Toya did something to my children. The way she kept saying, your daughter been touched. Your daughter been touched. Your daughter been touched. That's how I know you're not molded to be a mother, because you know that your daughter been touched by a female. And they're gonna grab me by my throat, press me up against the wall like this, and start punching me in my face. And then call the state people, be like, here, tell them your daughter been touched. And I'm sitting there like crying and shit, and then like telling them my daughter been touched. And she's like, tell them all three of them. I'm like, all three of them been touched, like making my case situation worse.
Yep.
Fuck these people, man.